Oh, now I'm live. Okay. Hello. How is everybody? I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm always late. Y'all are used to it. Let me see who all is here. Oh, wow. Okay. Everybody's been here. Hey, thank you, Nix, Anna Marie, Bernie, Batty Boop, Marsha. Hey, Marsha. Hope you're doing well. Been praying for you. Hey, What the Fork. Hey, Sandy. Hello, K Smalls. Batty Boop. I don't know if I said hey already to you. Remy D. Amanda Lynn. I'm never on time. No, I think that's what you all were talking about. Jenny Jen. Okay, hang on. I needed to fix you. There you go. How is everybody? Hey, Kimmy. Wicked. Life Rewinded. What is up? Can you guys hear me well? I'm present, but have no idea what's going on. Nikki. What's up? Hey, Donna. Donna said, I apologize for Stephanie's poor timekeeping. True. Hey, Muffin Mouse. Yes, loud and clear. All right. Sounds good. Hold on. Let me get the link out. Listen, we're going to have a laid back stream today, hopefully. Maybe not. We'll see how it goes. We're going to have some guests on panel. Okay, let me see. All right. Hey, Jenny, Jen. Jenny times 3. Somebody called you that yesterday, and I was like, yes. That's funny. Hey, Kimberly, Jenna. Hey, Black-Hearted, Aratria. You said hi to Diane's channel. I haven't seen Diane yet, but hey, Diane, if you're here, let's see. Oh, there she is. Hello. I postponed ladies' night to 9 p.m. Yeah, I seen your Jenna, your hey, Mayor. Hey, Potty Mouth. Be careful. Hey, Marsha, how are you doing? Thank you, Bernie. Thank you. I got to watch backstage for whenever people get here. Oh, why can't I tag anything? It won't let me. Wait, maybe I'm tagging it from the wrong. Well, thank you so much, Bernie. How do you say that? Bernie Doran, I think. I think it's Duran. How's everybody been? Oh, hang on. I got to fix my chat. Maui Michelle, hello. Hey, little lady. Anna Marie. I think it's Anna Mary, but I always say Anna Marie. I was thinking of a 4-hour live with the other, I was thinking of the 4-hour live with Lemon the other day. Ha ha. What? Hey, Margaret. How are you? I'm not starting to talk about anything until somebody comes up here. So unless you all want to hear me say hi all night, somebody's forced to come up here with me. I think I put the thing in. Yeah, I did. Okay. No, I'm just joking. I'll get started about what I'm talking about in a minute. Just want to see how everybody's doing. The Lemonade Live. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's literally going to say hey to everyone individually. Oh my God. I'm going to die. Everyone now. Spill the tea down. You haven't missed a lot. There has been a whole lot going on. A whole lot different than every other night of the week. And frankly, I, for one, am fucking tired of hearing about the same, hey, Crystal, hearing about the same shit over and over and over and over. Nikki, Ash said it's your fault. Hey, little Kelly. Hey, Dory. I'm doing good. Ready for school to go. Hey, Mel. Yes, Tubi needs to be attainment, not shit. There's not much entertainment around lately. It's just the same shit over and over and over and over. So I don't know who's coming on and when they're coming on. So I'm going to talk about what I have on my mind, and then we'll let people come on. If anybody wants to come up, I want to say to Mary, I emailed you today. I don't know if I had the right email or not. So if you're here, let me know if you got my email, possibly. And is Mary here? You got it. Okay, perfect. I didn't know if I had the right. Hey, Sally. Sally. Apparently, Sally's been causing a lot of upheaval around here. No, I'm just joking. She emailed you back. Heck yeah. Okay. I'll check it in just a minute, Mary. Okay, so first of all, the first thing I want to talk about is something I said in chat earlier. Hey, Ems. Is something that's really been irking the fucking shit out of me to my core. And I've not said a word. I've shut up. I literally haven't been live in a very long time. And for some reason, night after night after night after night, some people that I really, really love and care about keep getting shit all over, brought up, and part of BS, and I don't understand why it's happening. Oh, hang on. I'll be right back. Okay. Now I forget what the hell I was talking. Okay, so I want to talk about me personally. I want to talk about a couple of people just that I know in general that keep getting brought up about shit that happened a very, very long time ago. And then I'll talk about other stuff later. But I want to talk about Clary. I don't know if she's going to be able to come on. She said she should be able to. Because here's what I can tell you guys about Clary. For the people that said last night that she was a menace to society, listen up. I can tell you right fucking now that Clary isn't bothering anyone. She doesn't even hardly ever come on YouTube. She's been through a lot of shit, and I don't know what Tiffany needs. I'm going to say Tiffany because that's who keeps bringing it up over and over and over and over. And here's the thing about Tiffany. I don't know the whole story inside and outside about the Discord, but what I do know is that a whole hell of a lot of people say one thing and Tiffany says a totally different thing. And once those screenshots were shared in Discord from Laura's Patreon or whatever, Tiffany didn't leave then. Tiffany had no problem with Clary at that point. at all. Like that whole, oh, I left because of this and that, because of Clary. That's just not true. That's not what happened. Entire live defending Clary. I love her. That is why Tiffany Marie hates me. Too bad. Thank you, Marcia. Clary, I can tell you what I can tell you this. Clary is a great hearted person. She's a wonderful person. Like she's not any of those things that Tiffany said. And Tiffany has talked about her and talked about her and talked about her and talked about her and talked about her so fucking like it's nauseating at this point. Clary hasn't came back. She's been ignoring all of it. And yet here we are still, Tiffany, dragging her name through the mud. So why don't you, one of two things, either tell me or all of us, let us know what you need from Clary and what your obsession is, or just move on. You don't have to watch me. You're nobody wants you. I don't want you in my lives anyways. Not to be an asshole. I just don't. We have nothing. So why do you obsess over Clary 24/7? I don't understand. Also, Potty Mouth Mama's name keeps getting brought up over and over and over and over about all that shit from Patreon way back when. And every time that anybody's name gets brought up from whoever was in that Patreon, Clary gets brought into it and Potty Mouth gets brought into it. If you guys don't like either one of them, don't fucking worry about it. Move the fuck on. Like it's Clary and Potty Mouth have not been, they haven't hardly even been on YouTube. They don't go anywhere. They don't bother anybody. They literally stay to themselves. But yet, I'm not reading the chat for just a minute. So if I don't see you guys, just give me a minute. Because I need to get this off. I promise you guys that I'm telling you right now that I will say to the end of time that Clary is a great-hearted, kind-hearted, caring-hearted, good person. And anybody that's ever had any personal interaction with her, I guarantee you know that. And if you don't, Tiffany, like Clary, that's fine. Not everybody's going to like each other. Newsflash, I'm pretty sure she doesn't like you either, but she's not going on live after live after live talking about you. Leanna, the same way. You keep bringing Clary's name up. How many different ways do you have to say the same thing to keep like what is your point? None of us are over here talking about y'all, bothering you guys. I can guarantee you Clary hasn't bothered any of you. Guarantee you. She hasn't even been alive since last year. She's not anywhere. But yet, night after night after night, she gets her name brought up, name dragged through the mud, over and over and over and over. Clary is my fucking friend. And if you don't like her, if you don't want to be around her, stay the fuck away from me, first of all. And second of all, leave her the fuck alone. She ain't studying you. She ain't bothering you. What do you want? What's your point, Tiffany? Okay, I'll read the chat for a minute. It bothers me. I know it bothers her. She doesn't even talk about it, but I know that it has to get old ignoring people and letting shit go and feeling like people are shitting all over you and you try to ignore it so it'll go away. Hey, Republican Ash, but it just gets worse and worse and keeps happening and keeps happening. Well, guess what? Ignoring it's not helping, Tiffany. So it's going. Do you expect her? Here's what I'm saying. Does people expect for Clary, for example, for somebody to be able to talk about Clary night after night and for Clary not to say a fucking word about it? Because that's not going to fucking happen. It's not. She tried to ignore it so maybe like we could all move on, but it's not going to fucking happen. Clary has every fucking right to stand up for herself, and I have every fucking right to stand up for her too, and any of her other friends. It's really fucking old, really old. Okay, I'm going to read the chat. Let me back the chat up for a minute. I'm so taken back how the girl is able to manipulate and lie and lie. It's so wrong. Well, here's the thing, too, though. Yes, both Clary and Potty Mouth Mom are amazing women, beautiful friends. Hold on, I'm going to tag that. You have no idea. Anybody listen to this. If you don't know Clary, if you don't know Potty Mouth, damn it, I can't find the one I wanted to tag. If you don't know them personally, that's what I was just about to say. You have no idea the kind of people that they are, what they do for people. You have no clue. And you want to say somebody is, I think the words were used, a menace. I know for a fact, I've seen this with my own two eyes. Tiffany called Clary a gutter rat, gutter trash, fucking horrible names. She's talking about us as in her close, hold on, let me tag this so I can see it. She talked about us as in her close friend circle, and that's the truth. You won't find us as a collective addressing people we don't fucking watch. We don't fucking care. It's constant poke, poke, poke. That's exactly right. And here's the thing. I honestly don't know how even Leanna in that email makes a jump from, no offense to Mama 3 isn't Clary. Mama 3 isn't Potty Mouth. Potty Mouth isn't Clary. Like, oh, well, Mama 3 did this, this, and this, and this. What the fuck does that have to do with Clary? Take that up with Mama 3. Like, I literally do not understand. Like, people have tried and tried and tried and tried and tried to ignore. I promise you. But there's just no reason to every night make your life. And here's what I've decided. Every time you do it, as long as I have time, I'm going to fucking fire up a live and say what my side of it about my friends. Every single time. So if you don't want this, Tiffany, then don't keep dragging other people. Leave Clary be. It's literally that simple. Leave Potty Mouth be. Leave Lori. You kept bringing Lori's name up over and over. You kept saying Lori. What? Why? Just don't. And I promise you won't see no hide nor hair of none of us. I can't speak for everybody. I'm talking about the people that I said by name tonight. You won't see hide nor hair of. Ainsley, here's the way that I look at it. And not everybody has to agree with me. I don't know you personally, but I can tell you from my own personal experience on the internet, okay? A long time ago, I made mistakes that I regret now. Like it's a long story, but there was somebody that doxed somebody, and I was like completely supportive of the person that doxed the other person. I didn't even know what doxing was, but that doesn't make it any different. I made mistakes, right? And so have you, and other people. But a year later, if you think somebody's a gutter rat or whatever nasty, disgusting words Tiffany uses to not, or whichever nasty word she decides to use, it's so vile, as you would say, Tiffany, to call somebody a fucking gutter trash, gutter rat. You are disgusting. And I know for a fact she's not bothering you. Potty Mouth isn't bothering you. None of y'all. Okay. And these two people that I've brought up so far, 3 people and Lori, those people are all individual human beings. They're all people that have feelings and a heart and have nothing to do with anybody else. Like, it's so mind fucking to me to say, oh, well, this person did this. That has nothing to do with them. Nothing whatsoever fucking ever. It is so it's disgusting to me. Oh, and that's another thing I wanted to bring up. Okay. Sorry, I'm not reading chat, and you all are probably telling me this. The link is in Discord, by the way, if anybody wants to come up, or whenever anybody wants to come up. Okay, so those chats that Leanna seen and people were like talking shit about or whatever, that's a private Discord, right? That's where people, our friends, go and talk to each other instead of going live publicly, slandering and going on about people, right? That's where we vent, right? We didn't take that public and go say it to anybody else. No, they said it to their friends amongst friends, right? Clary's never went on a panel and talked about Tiffany or maybe last year. Okay. I'm talking about 2020. Clary hasn't. Potty Mouth hasn't even been on a panel. And it all keeps getting Lori doesn't get in the middle of any of this shit at all. And it all just keeps getting brought up over and over and over and over. Like, it's so fucked up. Leanna decided to go and look at those messages privately that people said. Could you imagine, like, if I went into somebody's cell phone and it liked me, right? It wasn't like we were pretending, right? She knew that there were people in there that didn't like her, but she chose to go and look in there and then wants to drag them publicly over and over and over. It's mind fucking boggling to me. They don't talk about it, which they don't. It was a private group chat, and anybody that wants to like say anything else besides that, that's people need to vent on YouTube. You all do it to your friends. I don't care who you are. Anybody that can hear the sound of my fucking voice right now. Anybody that can hear me right now, you talk shit to your friends. All of you do. They just happen to get in see where we go privately to talk shit to our friends. So would it have been much better if they went on panels? Like, what bothers me so much is I know these people. Nobody in my Discord has been live, and I can tell you how long. Hasn't been bother nobody, doesn't fuck with nobody, doesn't talk shit to. Sally went live. I take that back. Sally went live for a good reason, okay? But nobody's been fucking anywhere with anybody. Okay, now I'm gonna. I gotta go and read chat. I haven't read anything in the chat. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna back up. All the time, Tracy. Tracy, did you say that to Laura when Laura struck people before? Did you say that to Diane when Diane struck people before? Or is it just because it's Makeup Mobster and Makeup Mobster is talking shit and using her content without her permission? Did you say it to all of them, or are you just saying it to Sally? I gotta guess. Because Diane says she strikes people and wants to strike people all the time. Laura has said she wanted to strike people all the time. But because it's Sally and Makeup Mobster, and Makeup Mobster's some untouchable person that nobody can talk about, even though she talks about people for 8 hours a night, 8 hours straight. Like, fuck out of here. Kiss my ass. Let her talk about you for 8 hours straight and come back. See how it feels. What's up, Sally? Oh, Ash. Hold on. Let me tag that, Ash. Oh, why can't I see it? Sally, I can't hear you. Dang it. I can't find anything I want to tag tonight. Anyways, what she said, what Ash said was, I'm going to read, I can't find it, it's a stinking tag it was, that Laura took a couple of Lorraine's channels down. So the truth, again, I tell you, did you say that that was a pussy ass move to Laura at the time that you were backing her up when she was going at everybody under the sun? Or is it just because it's Sally and one time Sally stands up for herself when she, fuck out of here. You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite, Tracy. Yep, and Lorraine used her own words, and Lorraine's was under. I see so many, and I may do this too. I'm not saying I don't, but so many of you say one thing and then let it happen to the same, like that Flower for Life lady that went up on Diane's the other night. Okay, I'm going to use her as an example. And by the way, she went on panel, welcome to drama. Now you're part of the drama. Okay, welcome to the drama community, Flowers for Life. She went up there and she's talking about, oh, everybody says this and everybody says that and everybody. Okay, I'm waiting on the panel when she goes up and says that same thing to Tiffany and Makeup Mobster. I'm waiting. We'll see if that happens. It won't. Because you guys that like certain people, you don't mind how much shit is oh, sorry, Sally. I'm running my mouth. Oh, you were there. You're gone now. Come back. You don't mind how much shit is talked about as long as it's not people that you don't like. Then your whole view of it is totally fucking different. Hey, Simon. That Flower for Life can just stay out of my comments with the rhetoric. See, that's okay. She put herself up there, which cool, good. We need new people and whatever to come on panels and blah, blah, blah. But first of all, this is a drama community. And if we're all going to talk shit, it happens, right? But when it goes over and over and over and over, and those people are not responding, not saying anything, and it keeps going and going and going, that fucking strike was well fucking deserved. And I don't back anybody striking anybody ever. That strike was deserved. And I back that to the end of the world. Don't talk shit for 8 hours straight. If you don't want to strike, don't do it. Also, don't talk shit for 8 hours straight every single night if you don't want people. Hey, Uber. Hey, Helen, if you don't want people to come back and defend themselves, don't do it. All of those, everybody has struck somebody, but because it's Makeup Mobster, people are mad about it. Respond. Yes. Exactly. And as she's saying, strike me. This is worth a strike. She said that when she played that 4 Seasons. Is that her name? 4 Seasons? 4 something? Her video. Well, this might be worth a strike. Who cares? If I get a strike for this, it's worth it. Well, guess what? You got it. You're welcome. Oh, Sally's back. Sally. Oh, I can hear you now.
Hi, darling. Can you hear me? Oh, hold on.
I can
Hold on.
hear you.
Oh, brilliant. I had to restart my phone. My browser kept on disconnecting my mic.
It's the stupid
Good.
green large.
Yeah. Hi, everybody in chat. I'm not watching chat. I can't see chat. I'm right. Before you start catching flack for what I did the other night, okay? Once again, I'm just going to state it and then I'm going to shut up and I'll get down. That strike, okay, wasn't malicious. That strike was for every single woman in our group and the others outside that she has for a year or over a year dragged relentlessly, insulted in the most personal ways, okay, and degraded and demeaned. She went for my accent for months. Not just my accent, even my gender was in question as to whether I was a woman. I mean,
which is considered hate speech, but
yeah, and my age, I was a evil, nasty old bitch or something, a witch, sorry, okay. For me, I couldn't care because I don't listen. I don't buy into her egotistical nonsense, okay? I don't. What made me angry that night was I was tired of hearing her run down people that have done nothing to her. They haven't dragged her. They haven't talked about her. And they have perfect right to, because she has done it relentlessly. And the way she goes for Clary, taking the twisted rubbish that Tiffany is pumping out there, okay? I'm sorry. The minute, I just couldn't take it anymore because I was tired of hearing it. Completely and utterly tired. Yes, I went for her, okay? Can you hear me? Oh dear, everything's gone.
No, I can hear you. I just muted for 5 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I had a rant for 10 minutes compared to her rants. I mean, the one stream was 8 hours long. You know,
I'd say reevaluate yourself and who you, I mean, if you need to go after somebody for 8 hours straight that hasn't even been on the internet, they didn't go after just her, but they discussed the whole thing.
Yeah.
And look at yourself for 5 seconds, literally.
Yeah. She can't do that. She said that I was revealing private emails. She spent, I don't know how many videos revealing private emails on her family. Okay, I didn't ask her to email me. She emailed me. And I'm tired of her because she double deals. Okay, so no, she's not going to double deal me. I'm too jaded. I'm too old. Yes, I'm an old, evil, jaded witch, whatever you want to call me. You're not going to get away with it, little girl. I don't play in sandpits except if there's kids in there and I wish to join them and have fun with them.
You have every right to stand up for yourself, just like Clary does, just like everybody else that they talk about on their live stream. Like, it makes no sense whatsoever. I'll be right back. 5 seconds.
Quite fine. She's got the right to insult my accent. She said, oh, she wasn't. It was, she said how you knew. Sorry, girl, you insulted my accent. I never said anything about you in public. Never. I don't chat. I'm a lurker. I very seldom chat. And anybody who knows anything about me knows that. So you don't have the sole right of dragging people and they can't defend themselves. I'm sorry. That's what made me angry that night when I did that 10-minute rant.
Yep.
And you saying
And, like,
it was a parody. Your commentary was a parody and everything else. That's your kind of parody. Sweetheart, you need help. Seriously, you need some help. Because what you had to say about me there was nothing funny. Did I laugh about it when I listened to a little bit of it? Yeah, I really laughed because I feel sorry for you. I pity you. But
yep.
take the copyright strike down. No, I won't, because it's not for me. It's for every single woman in my group and outside that you have hurt publicly for months, for over a year, some of them. People that really cared about you. People that we thought they were your friends.
Yep.
And you didn't want. You demeaned them, dragged them, insulted them personally. Really deeply, some of them. And you think that you can't be held accountable? Sorry, darling, that don't work. That's not how the rules of the world are.
Nope.
You hurt somebody, you must be held accountable. And keep Clary's name out of your filthy, dirty mouths, the two of you. You don't know her from a hole in the wall. You twisted what is in those Patreon messages completely out of context, because you know why? It suits your evil, mean, nasty little narrative. That's why the two of you keep on harping on it, because she's never fired up alive and put it all straight.
Nope.
Anyway, okay, fine. I'll stop ranting.
Thank you, Sally, for coming on.
Thank you, Stacey. Okay, everybody. Love you. See you all around.
Bye, Sally.
Ciao, ciao.
Okay, check your messages, please. I absolutely agree with everything that Sally said. Okay, hold on. Let me listen to this real quick. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to play this. I'm going to make it transformative. Hopefully I won't get a strike. If I do, I have a backup channel. Listen. I'm going to play these same words back to Tiffany. Okay, you guys listen. If I can get it to play. Come on. You guys, my internet was completely out yesterday.
Like, if somebody told me that I was creeping them out and, you know, please stop, like, leave me.
Okay, sorry. Oh, shit. I'm knocking everything around. Okay, here we go. Let me rewind this real quick. Okay, listen.
Like, if somebody told me that I was creeping them out and, you know, please stop, like, leave me alone, I would never go near them again, you know? I guess they're again.
You hear that? That's Tiffany. Tiffany says if somebody said that she was creeping them out, she would never go near them again. We're waiting. Hey, Mama 3. How are you? Thank you for the super chat. If you guys aren't subbed to Mama 3, you should. She's gorgeous. Okay, anyway, so you are creeping people out. So my suggestion is just move on. Listen, we'll stay in our lane, you stay in your lane. Move on. Hey, Randy. Thank you, Randy. That's literally it. It's just that easy. Nobody said anything. It's been how long since I've even been live? And when I did last, I didn't talk about any of this. I don't think. Maybe I did. I don't know. It's been a while. I know that I think I've talked about this once, maybe twice since I've been back. And I guarantee you, if you go back and look at all the hours of footage between showing all the Discord stuff and everything to do with the Discord, Clary, all of that, I guarantee you it is at least 60 hours worth of lives. And I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not at all. I guarantee you it's probably 60 hours worth of lives. No response, no nothing. And that's just going to have to stop. Like if ignoring doesn't help at all, then it's just, we're going to have to say something, because it just keeps going and going and going and gets worse and worse and worse. Exactly. Potty Mouth says they're making overtime. It's like, I can't even, when the whole Discord stuff happened, which, listen, there was nothing. It was so unneeded to show anything that Leanna did show. But then to keep on going and going and going and going and going about this whole situation, like, find other people to talk about and use as your content. Stop. Leave the people that aren't saying your name, bothering you, going at you, doing anything to you, the fuck alone. Find somebody else to go after. Find something else to fucking talk about. You won't hear from me anymore. Like, at all. I haven't read the chat. Let me read the chat. Their lives are repeats. Same crap over and over and over. It is. It absolutely is the same over and over and over and over. However, I don't think that, it's, even if it's the same over and over and over for them, for people that aren't bothering them, aren't talking about them, aren't doing a damn thing to them, have never even went on a panel and talked about them in public ever, or not ever, in this year at all, okay? It makes no sense. What's up?
Hey.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm going to mute for like 5 seconds, okay? I'll be right back.
Sure. Take your time. I'm reading the chat. Hi, guys. I just wanted to say a couple things because people are like jacked up the house lately. And I don't know why it all got focused on Sally. I don't know why the rips had to come at me and at other people who are in the chat that can come up if they want to come talk. But so Makeup Monster hates me, and that's more than fine. That's totally cool. Feelings fine. Nobody cares. But here's the thing. She says that people are picking on her. Okay. People are not picking on you by issuing a copyright strike for you playing the entirety of their video. It's called YouTube Terms of Service, and that's why you got a strike. It's real simple. The stuff that happened on whatever that new channel is last night, I don't know anything about that.
I forgot about it. Yeah.
That's between her and YouTube. But the thing that happened originally on her main channel, That's because she decided to play Sally's entire video. It's a valid strike. So why are people coming to my channel and leaving comments saying that nobody should be attacking Makeup Mobster? She played her whole video. Everybody knows that you can't do that. You can ask somebody, but if you're playing their whole video and then picking on every little thing they say the whole time and mocking them, saying, oh, I know, I'm probably going to get a strike. Yeah, you probably are, and you did. It's pretty straightforward. But I wanted to clear up the Lori thing because Lori has not been on YouTube. Lori is not here right now, and I can't find her. But basically, Makeup Mobster had a live one night, and I heard they were mentioning something about friendship. Okay, and I was being saucy, and I went in there and I said, I asked first. I got permission. But I went in there and I said, listen, Tiffany Marie, it's just a warning. You know, ask Makeup Mobster what happened with her good friend Lori, who she ghosted. And then that got turned into Ben Ashworth going on a live and saying that I said Tiffany Marie hurt Lori. First of all, Lori doesn't know or care who you are, Tiffany Marie. And she doesn't care about Makeup Mobster anymore either. But she could speak to the quality of friendship that she got from Makeup Mobster. She's not here to do it. I wanted to clear up why Lori keeps getting brought up, because I think that Tiffany Marie is feeding you a line of BS, Makeup Mobster, and you're buying it.
I've heard
remember this
bullshit.
Yeah, remember, and that's the only reason why I made that little video, was to be like, look, here's the story. Because they had Randy up there. Like, how's Randy supposed to know what the hell is going on? She wasn't part of all that stuff. So, yeah. And if anybody has any questions about it, there are plenty of people in this chat right here who were in the Discord that could tell you all about it. It had nothing to do with what she said it had to do with, and everything to do with the fact that she could not get along with other people.
No, she did not, Drama Moose. Drama Moose says, Randy brought up Lori on Makeup Mobster's panel. Nope. Nope. That's not what happened. Tiffany Marie thought she heard Randy say Lori's name.
Lori.
Randy didn't
when
say
she said
Lori.
Wendy.
Yeah.
She was asking something about Wendy, and she goes, oh,
so Drama
Lori?
Moose. Drama Moose, you must hear the same exact things that Tiffany hears. Weird.
Be careful. You might start seeing dragons soon. Yeah. Hey, there's Irish Gal.
Thank you, Irish Gal.
You're allowed to love whoever you want to love, girl.
Listen, I want everybody to be able to go wherever they want. Listen, we ain't got nothing else better to do right now. But what I care about is the people that I talk to every single day that I know are good fucking people to be called gutter rat, gutter trash, fucking menace, all this bullshit. That's what I care about. Just me personally, and I'm going to defend it and I'm going to say something about it. But any people can go and support whomever they want to support. And I appreciate your super chat.
Yeah, I mean, I would much rather have people come at me all day and say, oh, she's making fun of your horrible speech impediment, than I would have her talking about Lori, who's not even in the chat, not even on YouTube. Have her talking about Clary, who hasn't been commenting in lives, 4 or 5 lives since the beginning of the year?
Yep.
If that. And lives that they wouldn't even be in.
And Potty Mouth the same way. It's like no matter how much they try, they keep bringing them up and up and over and over and over. But yet can be perfectly fine with Laura. They can forgive Laura. They can be cool with Laura for being in and doing the same things. It makes no fucking sense. To me, I'm sorry, but it seems like it's about the Discord. It seems personal. Move on. It didn't work out between all of us. Move on. It's literally that
everybody's
simple.
okay with that. Hey, K Smalls, apparently, according to Ben Ashworth, I have a speech impediment. So there's that. But he's also
Figure
being
skating
really
girl.
weird in chat. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Whoa. The ghost just came up on panel. What's up, girl?
Ooh, there's my girl.
Hey, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, good. So, I hate to
truth with love, by the way.
I hate to reiterate, something that you've already said, but I think it might be helpful just to hear from other people that were there.
You'll say it much better too.
when Tiffany was in your Discord, and I actually got along really well with Tiffany. I don't know if I should admit that or not, but we got along fine. But I keep hearing that Tiffany saying she left because of Clary's involvement in the Patreon screenshots. And it's so ridiculous because after those screenshots were exposed, Tiffany remained friends with Clary. And we all know it. We all saw it. She remained friends with Clary. So, that's why the story that she keeps saying, it doesn't make sense. And I can't believe that she keeps saying it over and over again. And the day that Tiffany left Discord, Clary wasn't even around that day. And Tiffany got in arguments with other people. Yeah. And then Tiffany invited me into another Discord, and I went in there and I listened to her side, and she never once said that she was leaving or had left Stephanie's Discord because of Clary. Now, that would have been a good time to bring that up. Is the day you left and you had to create a new Discord, and you're explaining to me why you want to leave Stephanie's Discord, and you don't even say Clary specifically. You just have a problem with the Patreons. That was the only thing that she said as far as specifically mentioning people. But again, Clary wasn't even there that day, and Tiffany was arguing with other people, not Clary. So, what bothers me is that I don't think that she's misremembering this. I think that she is slandering Clary for whatever agenda. I don't know what it is. But she's not misremembering. Yep. There's just no way.
Well, and the other interesting part of the story that she tells Randy on whatever panel that was while Diane's in the chat is about how the first time she had to leave the Discord, it was because somebody was stalking and doxing her. She doesn't want to say their name, but the person she was afraid of was her new reunited friend. She doesn't want to tell you that. And as a matter of fact, we all got along with Tiffany, or tried to. She seemed amicable, other than being up for 3 days at a time, sometimes just paranoid about whatever. And expecting moderators in that Discord to do something about outside forces that all we could do is listen and be a friend. That's it.
Yeah, and we definitely tried to be a friend to her. And when she was upset about stuff, and it happened a lot, we tried to be there for her, and we were there for her. During some paranoid, episodes with Mary and Pugs and all kinds of people. We tried to be a friend to her, and none of us deserve to be slandered by her.
Nope. And ever since this started to happen, she just fixates the most on Clary and makes everything about her and won't move on and calls her the most horrible names ever. And that's not even what happened. It's crazy.
She did. She absolutely did, Jenna. Her idea was to have, look, I don't know if it was her idea, but she made really tight friends with Angie. And while Stephanie Brown was away, it seemed as if her intention was to shut down the Discord. And we just weren't letting it happen because we like being in there. Yes, and there was figure skating coach, of course.
Yes, you sure can. Hang on one second. Let me grab the.
I gotcha.
Link.
I am just hoping that they will think about the fact that Clary and Potty Mouth don't talk about them. They're not around. How can you justify talking incessantly about people who are not defending themselves and just want you to stop it? I mean, that's one reason why I haven't jumped on a panel and talked about this, because I thought surely they'll just
go away.
stop doing this.
Yeah.
Like, you know, how many times can you keep telling the story incorrectly? And
Aren't
so,
these
but it
people
doesn't
bored?
go away.
If they're telling the same story over and over and over and over incessantly and just fixated on it, don't people get bored of that?
I'll be right back in 5 seconds.
Hey, figure skating
No
coach.
figure skating coach.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
How are you ladies? How's everybody doing through this pandemic we have?
I'm great. How are you
Great.
doing?
Good, good. So we're
Figure skating
discussing.
coach. Here's
Yes,
what
honey.
I cannot stand the way that your name gets
Mhm.
put in every single thing. Like
Yes.
this whole striking situation had
Mhm.
nothing to do with you. I don't even think you knew about it.
No, I
And
didn't.
you were added into the video. What's the deal with that?
I have no clue. Issues that she has in that head of hers, I really don't know. I don't know. She flipped out one day because me and Mary were on Marsha's live, and truthfully, I laughed at her. I thought this girl is nothing but a fool, a downright fool. Mary and I made a couple comments to each other. You know who Mary is, right, ladies? Hello?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I know who Mary
Okay,
is.
right. And in Marsha's chat, and all of a sudden she goes live like a raving maniac, walking back and forth, smoking and going off and off and off and off and off about me. Really? Have I ever done a live talking about you? What? Because I made a comment a few times about you. Are you that much of a snowflake you can't handle a comment? You've made enough comments about me. I've seen them. So evidently, I have no clue what her problem is, why she's trying. Maybe because I'm friends with all you guys. This is what I choose, okay? This is what I choose. Nobody can tell me who to be friends with and not to. When we were friends, we had quite a few arguments in our text messages, quite a few. And trying to tell me certain things that I will not reveal what was said. I won't do that to anybody. Trying to make me everybody else, and this one does this and this one does this and screenshot. And you know what? I didn't want to be a part of that. I like you ladies. I've always liked you ladies. I like Marianne. I like you, Stephanie. And you know what? I'm going to go with what I want to do. Nobody's going to tell me. I don't care. All the screenshots, half of them are probably fake. I don't even know. And I'm not dealing with it. And you know what? If you want to go on a live like you did the other day or put that video out and sit there and say something and make fun of me, make snide remarks about what I do for a living. You know what? I'm going to tell you something, Leanna. Do you know how many years it took me to train, to achieve, and the money my parents put into it to achieve to where I am? And you did nothing. You've never done anything in your life. I even went to college in between. And what did you do to make fun and make snide remarks about me being a figure skating coach? Where do you get off on that? Where do you get
Hold on 1
off?
second. Let me read this.
You don't know
quick.
you don't know what it's like to be trained to do anything besides trained to be an evil bitch. And I swear very little, ladies.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
Life Forward says, listen how funny this is. Okay, get ready. Stephanie, I am the one that gave Laura the info that went into the mod chat. I'm really sorry. She didn't even ask me for it. I just gave it to her. I'm sorry. It will never happen again. I hope you can forgive me. I think you are absolutely full of shit. And actually, I don't even think you're a real person. You going to come on panel, Life Forward, and talk about it?
I never heard of that name.
No, that's absolute bullshit. And here's the thing. If you
What
gave it to
mod
her,
chat?
what she did with it is all on her, not on you. Because you know why? Because she's dragged my friends for the same thing and wiggled her way out of it for the same thing and slandered them and talked about them. Fuck out of here. She's grown. She made that decision. She can lie in the consequences. As like I said, I'll give you a link. Join us.
I have never
That's what
seen
right
anybody
now.
take a change, such a drastic change in the way they are. But the whole thing is, she was always like that. Okay, ladies, she was always like that. She just showed her true colors. And I hope she's listening to
Mhm.
everything I said, because I'm tired of you, girl, bringing me up constantly. You did
I'm
2
tired of it
lives.
for you.
I know. You did
Mhm.
2 lives trashing me, girl. And you did 1 video of me, which I had I don't even know why
Over
she added me in that
nothing.
video. Did nothing. Because she has issues. You've got
Yeah.
issues, girl. Go take your issues off YouTube. Go fight with your family somewhere, okay? Maybe, and leave all of us alone. That's the way
Yeah.
I feel. Go fight more with your family, because you seem to like to do that. So go do that instead of, fighting with everybody on YouTube, because you really seem to like to do that. Go ahead. Whip your aunt the
Thank
finger
you,
some
Mario.
more. Call your aunt the C word. Yeah. Show how disrespectful you really are. That's what she needs
Thank
to
you,
show.
Irish. Yeah.
Damn,
That's the
she
Yeah,
did
day.
that.
That's the day I would ever be on a video whipping my aunt the finger, or calling her the C word. Oh my God, talk about
Well, wait a minute.
disrespect.
Wait, I have a quick question.
Disgusting. Yes, hon.
Aren't aunts normally older than
Yes.
their niece? Okay.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
she once told Brian to respect his elders and respect Crazy Nurse
I
Granny.
know. Hypocrite much, right?
And Crazy Nurse
So
Granny is a
many.
random human being that deserves respect just like everybody else. But girl, really?
Hmm.
Because I didn't watch her series. Like I tried, but it wasn't for me. But I'm like,
I
I'm
couldn't
her
watch it. I
own
watched the
aunt
first of them.
girl.
Yeah, I watched the first of them, and I said, no, the first couple were okay. And then it started getting a lot of anger and hate. And I said, no, I can't watch this. I can't watch this anymore.
Yeah.
Then I went back and I watched a few after we weren't talking anymore. And I'm like, wow, wow.
Different perspective, huh?
Yeah. Yet I watched a lot more, and I really started to catch on, because you know what? Catch on a lot quicker when you get older, ladies. You will see that. You will see
They
that. And
say that if
what's this age shaming she does to me and Mary? She told me, and she said on a
She does
one
the same
thing
to
about,
Kelly.
yeah, she said this one thing about me and Mary. It was, well, the day that she went Marcia's, I was laughing. She's she's gone back and forth. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but craziness like that sometimes. She's going
it is
back and forth
funny.
on her. I know, and she's smoking that cigarette, and she's. I was
It's
laughing so
mania.
hard. It's mania. Mania is like, what the heck? But anyway, she said, oh, because me and Mary were making a few comments. We make comments. Me and Mary are now friends, and me and Mary are around the same age. So we see a lot of things where, when you're around the same age, there's a lot of things that you understand. You know what I mean? Same with Marcia, me and
Yeah,
Marcia. That happens. I mean, I can relate to a lot of you young girls, but the
totally
older
get
ones,
it.
yeah, exactly.
Trust me, girl,
So
I am not a young girl. I'm right
She
you're
there
has
with
said
you,
a
young.
lot
honey.
of
You
shit
girls are
about
very young.
Mary too.
But the whole thing is she was on, and she's going, aren't they afraid that their grandchildren are going to see this? And she's going on and on about me and Mary. I'm like, are me and Mary on there acting like fools every day and screaming and whipping our aunt the finger and calling our aunt the C word? I don't think so.
Mm.
I better worry about your son saying that, honey, not my grandchildren. I don't do anything on here for my grandchildren to be ashamed of. But anyway, I digress, ladies.
Well, I was just
Well, I
gonna
know you're tired
say,
of
I was
it.
gonna comment because you said that you had watched them after. The bad thing.
Hmm.
I saw the bad thing happen to you on Laura's stream with her, but
Yes.
they say that if you change the way you look at things, the things you
Yep.
look at change. And
Hmm.
that's what's happened with a lot of people. And that's what
Yes.
she
Yep.
doesn't get. She has the opportunity to build it back.
She had
And
an
it's up to
opportunity
her.
with me a long time ago, and she doesn't want it, so I really don't care. I
But
mean,
she
I
could build it back
really, ladies, don't
with her
care at
current
this point.
audience.
Yeah. Hmm. Everybody
Okay,
has
I
to
want to
really.
say
Go ahead. I'm
real
sorry,
quick
Stephanie.
the rant that I went on a minute ago, just so for anybody that didn't see Serendipity's community post earlier, apparently that apparently that Laura put in her Patreon or mod chat or whatever my information and like my mugshot, all that in her private Patreon. She's the one that put it in there, and this life forward person is saying that they did it. Hold on.
Yeah, whoever that is.
I offered them a link a couple of times to come apologize to my face.
Who's this, Stephanie? I didn't catch on. I didn't hear that. I was looking in chat. I'm sorry.
The Life Forward place. Somebody named Life Forward says, Stephanie, I'm the one that gave Laura the info that went into the mod chat. I am really sorry. She didn't even ask me for it. I just gave it to her. I am sorry. It will never happen again. I hope you can forgive me. I highly doubt that's a real person. Just saying. That's just
No,
my
they're
gut.
using an image from, if you Google image search that, it's just some, yeah. It's used on all kinds of weird posts and Pinterest, and it's not a valid person. That's a total sock account.
They're welcome to join us on panel if she wants to come up here and apologize to my face. I'll be right back. Y'all entertain the people for just like 2 minutes.
Their microphone isn't working. Hi, Potty Mouth.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. I mean,
How's
I just want. Oops, sorry.
That's okay. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay. Before you go on, how's Marianne doing, Atria?
I have absolutely no idea.
No
I
idea.
heard that she was sick and doing better,
I'm
but
worried
I
about
haven't
her.
heard from her lately.
Okay. Hi, Potty Mouth.
Hey.
And
Yeah,
hi, Speak the Truth.
I just wanted to come
Hey.
on. Hey, Speak Truth. Hey, Eritrea. Stephanie. Good to see
Hey.
you.
Hello, hon.
Everybody has shit going on, right? Like the whole world, I think, right now, it has shit going
Yes.
on. And if you're not like actively on YouTube talking shit on people, your name shouldn't come out of other people's mouths. There's a lot of us who haven't even been watching YouTube, which is a fact. And it's pretty shitty when you get on there just to distract yourself
Yes.
and listen to bullshit. And there you go. There's your name just coming out of random places for shit that happened a year ago. You know, we all owned up to our shit. I told Ash myself, I am the one who found out who she really is. I gave that information to Laura. Was I an asshole for that? Absolutely. Did I apologize? Yes, I did. These people that are running their mouths have done as equally bad things as I have, and nobody's owning up to that shit. So I'm just tired of hearing my name and Clary's name, and it's like a broken record that just keeps going and going.
It's like they have nothing new to talk about, so they have to
No.
keep talking about that.
Right.
Exactly.
But that's all I really wanted to say.
Watch
So
a movie,
y'all can
read a
speak.
book, paint a painting, do something else that you could talk about other than something that happened a year ago.
Right.
Maybe.
We've literally got to where we don't watch YouTube. You know,
I know.
we used to hate watch for fun, but it's not even fun anymore. It's just
No, it
Some of
isn't.
it's boring the hell.
You're right. It's not. It's like,
needed
you know, and
storyline.
how did Discord get brought up again? What's that? How did
Who
that even get?
knows?
Oh gosh,
Speak truth with love. Are you
I
still
forgot all about
here?
it.
Yeah, I'm here. I mean, it's such a boring topic
Yes.
that I don't know why anybody
It
wants to
is.
talk about. But yeah, it comes up. Apparently it's exciting information.
I guess. I mean, when those things were being showed, I'm like, okay, why are they making a big deal out of these things people are saying they are not even that bad? I mean, I don't know about you
Well,
ladies, but I didn't get to see what was so horrible.
well, that's the problem is that, like, okay, so if you want to have a private conversation with your friend and talk a little shit, throw a little shade,
Yeah.
they force it to be public. They have to know. They have to buy their way into a Patreon so they know what's being said.
You know
They
why?
have
That's
to
called that's called
Dude.
paranoia. They're paranoid. That's called paranoia. I can care less what anybody says about me in their Discord.
Right.
I don't care. I'm not paranoid about it. They don't like me. They don't like me. That's the way life is. Not everybody's going to like each other, you know, and that's
Right.
just the way it is.
And you know, like
And
the shit I did with Ash when I was in Patreon, whatever. That's completely out of character for me. And not to throw no shade, Ash, but she was going around calling me a cock caller. I was so hurt. But You know,
And you didn't like that?
I did not like it at all. But it still was out of character and it shouldn't have been done. And people should learn from those mistakes. You know, people are still doing the same exact shit. And people are doing it with no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, just looking random people up because they told you they don't like you on YouTube. Like,
Well, I'm gonna just say this once, and I hopefully won't have to say it again. But what I have noticed is the people who seem to be the most paranoid on YouTube are the ones that are doing the dirtiest shit to other people.
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
my
I'm
God.
just saying, I
Yeah.
keep noticing it over and over.
There's a pattern.
Boy, did you hit the nail on the head with that one, hun?
Because if
It's
you're
like because
looking
you came.
Mhm.
Mhm. A lot of these people came from Facebook groups
Yep.
where they already knew people's names. They were in these groups. They knew who people were. They can only get away with so much. And then they come to an environment where people are, for all intents and purposes, can be anonymous, right? Allegedly. They can't stand it. They got to know who is it who's saying that about me? Who's
You
saying
crack
that
me
my
up.
series sucks? Who gives a fuck, dude? Like somebody
I'm
just said I'd
sorry, you
get 30
cracked me
people in
up.
my life. On a good night, I would get 30 people in my life. And I'm happy with that. But I also don't have
Right.
6,000 subscribers.
oh, it's
And who
So
cool.
cares? You would just
just
want to have
I don't give a
fun.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. This ain't my job, girl.
No, Tria, the way you talk sometimes, you just crack me up. You and Marianne crack me up. You two crack me up. You're a lot of fun. Very fun
Thank you. You're
ladies.
so sweet.
Oh, you're
Ash,
welcome.
don't you go crying on me.
And
It's
I love
cool.
you too, Stephanie. You know I do.
I think Ash should cry a little bit. I love you too. I think Ash should cry a little bit. I deserve a little bit too. Potty mouth. That's why I just told her in the chat. Like, I couldn't tell you guys how freaking wrong we were about potty mouth. Like, she is literally the sweetest,
Yeah.
kindest person I've ever met, probably on YouTube.
She sounds like a sweetie.
And she's hilarious too.
She is hilarious. But she doesn't even like get into the shit talking and stuff like that. Like, oh, we were so wrong.
I thought Mary wanted to come up. She said she wanted to.
Said that she had to go for a minute and then she would be
Oh.
right back because
Oh.
something happened with her son.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she has to take care of her son. Yeah.
And if she doesn't make it up tonight before it's time for Diane to go live, then I can go live again tomorrow. I have no problem doing that.
Cool. That's great. I don't get to go on panels too often. It's nice to talk to you ladies in person.
I was going to go live yesterday, but I had no internet, and then the day before, and something came up. It's just been.
So what has everybody been doing? I've been cleaning out closets galore because I can't work. You know, all the rinks are closed. I've been cleaning out closets galore, underneath the sink, downstairs, in the closets. Oh my gosh, I'm really putting myself to work. But at least I'm getting it done.
I need to clean my closet out for real.
I have really nothing else to do. Yeah, but you have children to take care of, hon. I don't. It's just me and my husband. My son's a grown man, you know, so it's different. And my husband's yeah, my husband's been working from home, so he's at his desk working all day, and I'm not working because you know the rinks are all closed. So it's great. I'm cleaning them all out. I'm like all proud of myself. It's getting done.
That's awesome.
I know. I look in them like, wow, look how nice and neat.
Figure
I'm
skating coat.
super lucky I get to keep working through this. And
Yes, you're lucky. I
I'm
can't.
sending out really good energy for all the people that are affected and their jobs. And it's so scary. And I mean, in thinking about all of that, look at how good you have it, people. Look at how good you have it and be grateful.
Look, she said, I told my hubby to stick his Fitbit up his ass today.
Truthfully, it's like my husband's not here because he's in his office all day working, you know, it's set up that he can work at home or whatever. So it's like I'm by myself all day with my little doggy. So I just clean up, you know, clean closets and everything else.
Quit
wanted to say
bragging
real quick
about how
that-
clean your house is. I
Right?
haven't cleaned my house once during this whole thing,
I
and
am
now
so,
I feel like a slob.
I am so sorry, hon.
You can't go brag.
I'm
I
kidding.
Yeah, you can't brag about cleanliness. To
La la
anyone.
la 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 la. My closets are clean. Hey, it gives me something to do. I'll go
I think I'm
crazy.
gonna jump in the chat if anybody else wants to come up. I got some little ones to tend to, so. But
I
See,
know, me too. I'm not going to be
Yeah.
on much longer.
See, everybody has little
And
ones.
potty
I wish.
mouth,
I
love
wish.
you.
Bye, potty mouth, honey. I wish my son was little, just for a few days. It would be nice to have that little guy back again. I miss those days sometimes.
Diane said that if Mary doesn't make it back, that that when Diane goes live, Mary can come up on hers if she wants to. Because
That's good.
She's going to talk about some of this stuff as well tonight.
Yes, Mary's been thrown in there and had things said about her too that were unnecessary. So, you know, we get to vent. We get to vent too. Just not one person gets to vent against us. We get to defend ourselves. Right. Exactly. I don't go live. I don't do this. I'm just in chats, and everybody needs to defend themselves, and Mary has the right. That's the way I look at it.
Good. Kooky Rambling said I'm on house arrest.
I don't think that Mary's been on a panel
Sandy, I'll take your
defending
twins.
herself.
No, she hasn't.
Never once. I have maybe one other time. I think it was on Diane's. I'm not sure. I forget.
Yep.
I forget.
Once, I think. I remember.
Once. But Mary never.
And I hear she could be talking about Marissa. She could be talking about the sky. She could be talking anything. And all of a sudden, it's figure skating coach and her finances. Like, what the heck is?
You know what? She knows nothing about my finances. Nothing at all. And you know what? She wishes. That's all I have to say. She wishes and she knows. She just wants to put me down. Please.
I wish you.
Please.
I wish you, girl.
She wishes. And I'm not being rude, and I'm not trying to be rude or cocky because of what my income is, but how dare you? Just shut up about my income. You have no idea. And if you did, you'd probably shit yourself. Okay, honey?
Yes, Life
She
Aligned.
thinks she is.
And look how quick it takes us to address something. Not even an hour and not 6 whole freaking weeks.
Exactly.
Because you know why? Like, talking about them is boring to me. I can't handle talk about the same things all the time. Like, find new people to watch and look at.
Right.
Ems, I'm sorry, by the way. That sucks. And you know what?
Weeks ago,
that just speaks to my point is if you have somebody taking care of you, supporting you, or whatever, just be grateful for that. Leave people the fuck alone already.
Exactly.
Especially right now, right? Because right now, nobody knows what anybody's dealing with right now. That includes them too. Just leave us alone, and we'll leave you alone. It's literally that simple. It's not even hard. I'm so sorry, Ems. I'm so sorry. I know Michelle Porter.
You know what, Ems? I think it got carried way too far with you. There was, I look at it this way. There was problems with you guys. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I think to go on and on for how many lives got out of control. That got to be nothing but
was 8 hours.
It got out.
8 hours.
Yes, I know.
I have a theory I'll share.
Whether you like M's or you don't like M's, there is no reason. If you had a big to-who with her, don't go on for hours and hours and hours and hours about this woman. That's called vindictive and cruel. That's all that's called. It's vindictive and cruel.
Last summer, I guess it was, I had a live about M's. And in my live, I said, M's, you are confusing as hell. You're not finishing the story.
She confused me too.
You're not giving us all the information. What is going on with you? And so I said that sort of stuff. And she came and left a comment like, we should talk. And I think there's a misunderstanding. And it was something nice because that's what Em does, right? And I'm like, you know what? It's not my business. I'm just letting you know we're confused. And that was it. And then she started getting looked up and all this other stuff. And I think, I'm just going to say, that if your friend that you meet on YouTube and you get real tight with is a looker-upper, and somebody starts looking you up, you might start to get real paranoid.
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
might
that's
start
true.
deleting your lives. You might not start telling the whole story because you might be around someone who does shady shit and tells
Yep.
you everybody's shady. So, and
If you're
I
around
get it.
paranoid people, they'll make you paranoid.
I get it now.
Happens.
Stephanie, correct. You're right. If you're around
Yep.
paranoid people.
And those are my words, not hers. She didn't say those things to me. I said it. So,
And here's the thing too, like she knows that about herself, and she's just like getting her wits about her about the internet. It takes a while, and you have to kind of like be patient with people sometimes,
yeah.
you know, but it just doesn't seem like she got any of that from my perspective at all.
Hi, Mary. Mary, oh.
The other thing is that normal people do not enjoy seeing a close friendship break up publicly and see somebody trash the other friend for 8 hours. Most people find that really gross.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, yeah, I love it when you say stuff like that because, again, it's like you have to explain basic ass shit for basic ass bitches.
Yep. Oh my. It's just it gets crazy on here. It gets really crazy. It's like, and then you try to make people understand, and their mind tells them, I never do anything wrong. I never do
Yeah.
anything wrong. Everybody else, it's everybody else. And
We all do
gas
things wrong.
We
Yeah,
all
we
make
all do.
mistakes.
We all do. And the
None of us
gaslighting that's
is
been going on.
justified.
Oh,
Yes.
we all do
Look,
things
Potty
wrong.
Mouth says. Potty Mouth said most people with an asterisk.
Most people with a
Forgot.
what? I missed that one.
An asterisk because Anna said most people.
Like, most people don't like to see a friendship publicly
Yeah.
dissolved in trash.
I forgot
Yeah.
Potty
that.
Mouth is like, yeah, most people.
Right. Listen to us all vaping. I try to put my mute on when I vape so I'm not killing everybody's ears.
I can't even do it anymore.
Does everybody have enough
Well,
juice? I
does
made sure I
anybody else
got
wanna
lots of
come up?
juice.
I did. I went and got extra because ours are closing down.
Ours did close.
The vape
Ours
store.
did close. And then
Ours
they were going to
closed Monday.
have ours
We got to
closed
get you
last
guys
week.
mixing.
I know.
You
I don't
can
know how to
make your own,
mix.
girl. We'll get you
It's
mixed.
so
probably
intimidating to me.
I'll probably mix and explode the house. Now I'm just teasing.
No. It's not a
I'm
chemical
teasing you.
reaction like that. You'll be
I know it's
fine.
not. I know it's not. I'm just teasing you. I'm making just a goofy comment.
Well,
I
figure
thought that
skating
too.
coach, I have never noticed you vaping when you were on a panel. Like, I didn't even know
Nope.
that you vape.
Yeah, I do. I do.
And Speak Truth with Love gives me crap
Yep.
for it.
I've been
all the
vaping. I've been
time.
vaping for about 5 years now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've been vaping for about 5 years now, and it's calmed down on it a lot. But when I'm talking, I seem like if I'm watching a movie or something, or browsing the internet, doing whatever, I usually don't vape as much. But when I'm talking, I do. It's really weird. Are you ladies like that?
I'm sorry. What was the question? I totally missed it.
Oh my God, I have to repeat myself. No, I'm just teasing. Oh goodness. No. um, are you like this? Like when I'm on the internet or when I'm watching a movie or cleaning or doing whatever,
Yeah.
of course I can't vape when I'm working or anything like that. It seems like when I'm talking, I vape more. Is that,
Yes.
do you guys do that?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Totally.
And when I smoked cigarettes more when I was talking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Or
I quit
driving
smoking years
or-
ago. Mm-hmm. Driving's another one too. Yes. I'm just glad I quit smoking. I feel so different since I quit smoking from years ago. I know. Everybody's
Yeah.
thinking, a figure skater smoking? Yes, we do. There are a lot that do. Unbelievable. You don't think that but there's a lot of athletes that smoke. They're just closet smokers. They're closet smokers.
Yeah, there's tons of closet smoking.
Mm-hmm.
People don't want to admit that they smoke.
Yep.
But
I feel like I miss it until I try one or smell one. I'm like, oh, no,
girl.
no,
Oh, they
don't.
smell horrible. They
Yes.
stink. Yes, I know. I can't stand to be around them. Like when you walk outside of a grocery store or something, someone's out there smoking, one of the, the workers, cashiers or whatever. It's like, oh my God, does that stink?
It smells good to me.
Does
Not gonna
it?
lie.
Did you
Yeah.
quit smoking too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you vape?
I don't vape, but man, I love the smell of a cigarette still.
See, you're good. You quit cold turkey.
No, it took me a while. I actually used nicotine gum to quit.
Oh, see, that stuff didn't work for me. I tried it all. It never worked for me. I don't know why.
Sally said today that in her country they banned the sale of cigarettes with no warning. So it's not like everybody could go stock up on cigarettes. It was like whatever cigarettes you have right now, that's all you have for. I
have a
can't
bunch
remember
of
how many
crazed
days.
people
Wow. I
Yeah.
bet you that was not. Oh, people. Where was this at?
in South
I don't.
Africa.
Can I?
Oh,
Okay.
Sally, where Sally lives. Yeah. Wow.
Jitty, yes. When is that? When is that starting? Sunday? Has it already started? It might have already started. I missed
Sorry,
it.
that wasn't a secret. I call her the South African queen publicly
I
every
love
chance I get.
Sally. I like Sally.
Well, and that's the thing. People are like leaving comments like, I don't like people attacking makeup mobster. It's like,
Oh,
dude, she
please.
played the video. Don't play the
Yes.
video.
Oh, please.
Giddy up, Jesse Charles. Giddy up.
And this may sound crazy, but had Makeup Monster done like an actual intellectual disagreement about what Sally said when she played Sally's video, she probably wouldn't have struck her.
Yeah.
But she didn't say, okay, Sally, I disagree with this statement, and this is why.
No, she came on with
was
anger,
so
like always.
nasty.
Yes.
So
Anger.
nasty.
Yep. She came on with anger and she came on to be vindictive. That's exactly what it was. She could have easily taken that and said, no, I did not mean it. That you're absolutely right. She could have done it that way, but no, she chose the other way. And that's how you make yourself look bad.
So, how many whatever lives are going to come out of this whole
Oh,
thing?
who knows? And I really don't care. I'm sure we'll all be brought up again.
What is the original content of these two channels, of the Tiffany Marie channel and the Makeup Mobster channel? What's the original content? What's the purpose? Does
I know.
anybody
I
know?
have no clue. I have no clue.
Okay.
To trash on other people? I don't know. That's what it seems like to me. I don't
Sounds
know.
like I might have to go back to start talking about vaping and boring everybody at the house. See, and people want me to do a game night, and I really, really want to do one.
Oh, I
Here's
love your
the
game nights. They're
problem with
fun.
the game night. Yeah, they're fun, but people's feelings get hurt because people make cracks at them. So I'm going to try to set up a game night, and we're going to see if people cannot make cracks at the,
we just
I
won't
don't
make
know.
cracks. We can make cracks. We can call.
They
we
will
can do.
make cracks, girl.
We can do the Kardashians, or we can do anybody. We can make cracks about the Kardashians. I
But
can't stand them.
here's what happens is the nastier people are, the more cracks get made about them.
Yeah.
Because people can do it under a fake name, even a more fake name than their YouTube name, right? Yeah, they can make cracks. They can make cracks at you, Jenna. Look, I know you don't give a fuck, but I think that, well, immature. I call it fun. Some people call it immature. But yeah, I mean, we need to get back to regularly scheduled content because this is getting to be goddamn ridiculous. Okay.
Very ridiculous. Very boring. Very boring too.
Yep, for sure.
There's a lot of other things to talk about.
She did. I was having a mini heart attack. Okay, Mary, if you make it back, and I'll email her too whenever I get off here, that Diane said you can go up on her channel, Mary, since you can't, and if you can't tonight, Ben, I'll go live tomorrow if you want me to. I have no problem doing that. Just email me and let me know. And whenever we get off here, I'll email her and let her know that Diane said she can come up on hers tonight. And Diane's going live at 9, just so everybody knows.
Thank you. I appreciate so much right now. I'm sorry what she just said. It's true. Crack on the stuff that you know about on YouTube. Laugh at yourself a little bit.
Yeah, really.
She's grown so much.
I mean, don't keep, just don't go on and drag people and then, there's insults and then there's insults. You know what I mean? It's like, I can take an insult, but when you start making fun of my career and making snide remarks about it, you know what? You just don't do stuff like that. Not with somebody, it's uncalled for, especially when you've never done anything in your life. Oh, wow, you got married and had a baby. So did all of us.
I didn't.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was too chicken.
You were too chicken to have a baby. Oh.
Yeah, I was like, no, I won't be good at this. So I didn't do it.
It's okay. You don't have to have children. I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends that don't have children.
Exactly. Instead, I have 7 chickens.
There you go.
Jen, is it on your channel or M's channel, or did you all make a new channel? How's it working? I missed that earlier. I'm sorry. I'm the worst at looking at the chat today. Y'all can all throw tomatoes at me. I've been really bad. I'm doing 2 things at once, though.
I'm glad you let me come up and vent a little bit. Thank you, because it was time. There were 2 lives, and then there was a video, and I'm like, okay, I've had about enough. Okay,
it's been a marathon.
Yeah,
Jen, put your link in there too, so people can sub to your channel. You all can click on her channel, but Jenny, Jen, and M's are going to have a Sunday Fun Day streams. So if you all want to sub to Jenny, Jen.
I'm sub to her already. I know I am. That would be fun, because you know what? We need uplifting things. This is bad times. This is not fun and games. This is something so serious. I mean, every time I'll ask Alexa, how many in, my county right now? I'll ask them, I'm going to dox myself. I'll ask, how many cases, and every day it goes up 2 or 3. We haven't had any deaths in our county, but other counties have. So it's like, we need something to cheer us up. We need something fun to do, because it's just it's
different.
Yes,
different.
Channel,
guys. Make sure you sub to Jen.
Okay.
And to Jen and M's. I'm just glad that M's has somebody like Jenny to.
Yeah.
Right.
I really, really am. That makes me happy.
Yep.
Good. Watch the last one if you're bored, she said.
Well, I didn't know. She told me that they were starting it, but I've been so stinking busy. I haven't even been around. Also, Jen, tonight, make sure to tell in Diane's too, everybody in there, to let everybody know, to make sure they're sub to you. Because I think a lot of people don't know your channel particularly. The voting happens in Jen's Discord. So hit her. Okay, that's what that was. I did not know what they were doing the other day. Like, they were voting for stuff, but I didn't know what in the world it was. Okay, that's for their stream. What
are they voting for? I'm confused. They're voting for what? I'm confused. I get confused sometimes.
Whatever they're going to do, that they'll have like different categories and stuff. And in her Discord, they'll put each category like in a room, and then everybody can vote whatever they think, like whatever the funny thing is. I can't think of anything off the top of my head because I'm not creative.
Okay.
But it'll be something, right? It'll be like a category, and then you'll vote for whatever YouTuber or whatever person you think you want in that.
Fun.
Really
fun. Diane and Wendy always think of fun things too. They really do.
Oh, thank you, Beck.
Diane and Wendy always think of fun things. I like the humming one. That humming one was the humming was hysterical. Randy cracked me up. I couldn't stop laughing in that chat. It was hysterical. when Randy was humming those
Oh,
songs.
one.
It was so funny.
Here's one, like best dragging of the week. So they'll make a room that says best dragging of the week.
Oh,
Everybody in the Discord gets to. Are you in Jenny's Discord?
no,
you're on
I'm
Discord.
not. No, I'm
You
not.
need to. Jenny, I
Just
can send.
you can put me. You
I
can
can
put
send
it
it to you on
in.
Discord.
Okay, you can. You know what you can do? You can put my. Yeah, I don't care. You can because it's my. It's not my main. It's only for YouTube. My main email. If she wants to send to me
Oh,
my
yes.
email, it's figureskatingcoach5@gmail. That's what it is. So if anybody wants to,
I'll write it down, and I'll either send it to her or have her send it to you.
yeah, she can send it to me. It's just figureskatingcoach5@gmail. That's not my regular one. I just use that for YouTube. I don't use it for my business.
Figure
I have
skating
skating coach, all
coach
one word. Yeah, figure skating coach 5@gmail. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Does anybody have any last parting words? I'm about to hop off here.
Yes, I
Okay.
do. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. I just looked at your title.
Exactly. And
Thank
don't
you.
and do yourself a favor. You know who I'm talking about. Don't drag us about this live. Okay. Control yourself, girl. Control your emotions and your anger for Pete's sakes. Okay. I
So
said
do it for Pete and his sake.
it. I always say for Pete's. I always say for Pete's sakes. My mother used to say that. I picked it up from her.
Yes,
Thank you for letting me
everybody
come
And-
up.
pray
And you know
for each
another thing
other.
too.
If you pray, just pray for everybody. Like there's
Pray
so
for
many
everybody.
people
Right.
out of
Yeah.
jobs, and there's so
Yep.
many other things to worry about than being mean to each other on the internet. For real, like
Exactly.
there really is. So just stay in your own lane. We'll stay in our own lane,
That's right.
and that's it. Everybody have a good night. Bye.
Good
Thank you so
night.
much.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Bye,
you,
guys.
Stephanie. Thank you.